Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's happening? This time I made an adjustment. I made sure not to be on mute. So W's in the chat if you can hear me. W's in the chat if y'all can hear me. Let's get to it. I need some dope. Before I even start talking, I need some W's in the chat. I need one W, or else I'm not speaking. Yeah. Come on. I know there's a lot of people that watch from Twitter, or should I say X. However, I can't engage with the people on X right now, so only YouTube. So yeah, if you can hear me, W's in the chat. Let's do this loud and clear. Let's go, let's go. 5P gang. Okay, where shall we start off with? I think I'll start off with US 30 today, guys. We'll put gold on hold for a sec. Yeah, let's start with US 30. If you guys remember yesterday, I was marking out all these levels on US 30. I was marking them out. You guys see me just pa, 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 pa. And as you can see, today, we had sells at first before US 30 began to buy. So in the morning, let me go to the 5-minute time frame. And I'll show you this trade that we took in the morning before the news played out. All right. So my entry, simple. Let's zoom in a bit so you can see what I was seeing. I believe this is on the 15 actually. Is that the 15 or the 5? Yeah, 15. So 15-minute time frame, right? Asia was just correcting, as you can see. Asia was just literally correcting. You know, it was pushing up, correcting. London session kicked in. We got a break below one of my entry lines, as you can see. So I entered from here to here. Nice 1:2. Then funny enough, afterwards, there was reports that came out talking about US 30 being bullish. Luckily, I exited at the right time. Because what happened after that, price just went soof to the upside. Literally. It just shot all the way to the upside. Boom, 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 boom. Gone. New York Stock Exchange open. Over here. New York Stock Exchange opened over here. At half 2. We had a spike towards the upside. Price shot down all the way here. And just look at the level, guys. Look at the level that where price shot up. Yesterday, you guys seen me drawing these lines. Right here, bang, bang, bang. Of course, we also had news. So news also helped out. So we had news today. We had job jolts opening. So from there, price shot towards the upside. So these two red lines where you see, this is my window of opportunity to look for entries. Since I already got my entries during London session, New York session, I said, nah, I'm good. But let me just see what we could have done on the lower time frame. I mean, price shot up, it came back. Could have potentially got a re-entry around half 3, but price to continue pushing back up. And as you can see, price is just impulse and correcting, impulse, correct, impulse, correction, so on and so forth. And we have been bullish ever since. We have been bullish. The bulls are in town. Yeah, so on this, the average SL is always going to be 1:2. So where's that entry? Where is that entry? Yes, this is a 1:2, so 30. 30 points or 3,000 pips. However the numbers work, just 30. Yeah, just 30. Because with these positions that I have, what I have is basically the long tool and the short tool. So if I'm going to enter a trade, for example, let's just say over here, right? I'm just going to put my short position tool over here, right on this line. I already have it preset. So as you can see, US 30 sells. It already does it for me. Boom. If I know I'm going to enter here, my stop loss will be here. Bang. And let's just say I was looking for buys over here. Again, I already have it set. I have US 30 buys, TP over here. Then I've got a second one if I'm looking for a second TP. So one is a 1:2 and the other one is a 1:4. Still 30 pip stop loss. So yeah, that's that. Let's get rid of that. Rid of that. Stock exchange open. This was 1 o'clock. Something lows before 1. Struggle to close below. Boom, shot up, boom. Even if we're to go into like the 1 minute time frame, yeah, you would have definitely been able to find a sort of entry. Even let's just say here, take a look at this, yeah. News came out 3 o'clock. This is the news, 3 o'clock. Boom, boom, boom. We have a bit of a push. This is what you call a tenant or a rising wedge, a rising triangle. Got different names. Right at this line, as you can see, we had support before. We had support. We had a little bit of resistance. If I wanted to enter this, boom. US 30, bang. See, it's already pre-calculated for me. It's done. Or just go for a simple 1:2 and just risk 2%. Same outcome. Pretty much the exact same outcome. But yeah, afterwards, there wouldn't have been any other too clean of an entry. We could have got a clean entry over here, as you can see. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, entry. This is just educational purposes because this is outside of my trading window. So again, just boom, boom, TP, hit. This would have been entered 6 o'clock, take profit hit 15 minutes later. Just in and out, just in and out. Oh, you guys can't see the flipping charts. Oh my God. Why do I do this? Why do I do this? Okay, I guess I have to explain everything all over again. Right. If I'm going for buys or going for sells, right? Oh, fuck's sake. Let's just go with the buying position, right? As you can see, I have these lines marked out for a reason. Yeah? We'll take this, for example, what I just drew before I realized I was talking to myself, yeah? Buys, boom. I go for a break, retest, yeah? Entry right at the purple line. So with the long position tool and the short position tool, I have a preset setting already that already sets it for me. So as you can see, for example, I can put my stop loss all the way down here if I wanted to, right? So I have this thing, US 30 buys, boom. It does it for me each and every time, 1:2. Literally each and every single time. If I was to look for sells, again, the exact same thing again. So let me go back to that example that I had previously. So let's say I was looking for sells at 235, yeah, right here. Boom. Again, US30 sells. That's just a 1:2. I have a second setting if I want to push a little further as well. So take profit too. So one is a 1:2, and the other one is a 1:4. So now let's see if we can just go into like the 3-minute time frame. Let's see, would we have had a valid entry? Yes, on the 3-minute time frame, we would have had some sort of entry. Bulls to the upside, break below here, retest, gone. Gonzo to the downside. Yeah, basically a position template. So yeah, pretty much whenever you're playing around with like TradingView, yeah, and if you notice you use something a lot, like turn it into a template. So you don't always have to keep trying to calculate or so on and so forth. So even like, let's just say I'm using a line and I mark out a previous day high or an Asia high. Instead of me always just relabeling it and typing it out over and over again, I have it saved. So boom, Asia high, bang. Yeah, so the templates are really, really good. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Yeah, the position template is a niche thing, bro. Very, very niche. The moment I started using it, I was like, yeah, I need this. I need this in my life right now. So that's that. GJ done a whole lot of nothing. So if you guys remember, we marked out GJ last night, right? I believe it was in the 1 hour time frame. GJ, I showed you guys 3 separate options on where price is most likely going to go to. We're most likely going to go here, and we have reached that. As you can see, we entered, we began to sell. Again, over here and over here. So let's go into the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, I still think GJ has room to buy. On the 15-minute time frame, big moves waiting somewhere here on the 15-minute time frame. Same goes over here. And same goes up there. So you can do one of two things in a situation like this. You can either be patient and wait for price to come to you, or you can just trade price action. So if I was to go to the 30-minute time frame, we can clearly see prices in an uptrend. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So there is a chance price could push to the upside, because that is just a higher low. Let's go into the 1H to see what the 1H looks like. See, as you can even see here on the 1 hour time frame, again, boom. But obviously at the same time, be careful, because you could most likely enter buys right now and then price spikes you to the downside, right? Boom. Then all of a sudden, the next candle, it goes back to the upside. Then from here, it could sell. But yeah, you just have to be vigilant and just pay close attention. Because if you're not paying attention to these things, it's the small details that matter the most. It's actually the small, minuscule details that matter the most in this thing. And if you miss one detail, it can mess up the whole bias. The whole thing can be messed up. Trust me, the whole thing can just go left. GU is looking kind of bullish right now. I'm just in the 1 hour time frame though. I mean, ever since yesterday, Asia session, it's been selling. The only sad thing is we haven't made a new high and we haven't made a new low. So this is the last higher low. This is the last higher high. The last higher low, right? However, we kind of broke structure here. So this is our lower high. This is our lower low. This is our lower high. So we're still like, you know, if we break below here, okay, now we're talking my language. If we don't break, we're still talking the same language. It's a game of probabilities. It's a game of probabilities. What's the probability of GJ selling and GJ buying? Sorry, GU selling and GU buying. It's all a game of probabilities. That's what it is at the end of the day. It's just a game of probabilities. Probability. So in terms of what's going to happen next, right now, we just have to let the news that happened today just wither away. Wither away. But like I said, one thing I will guarantee, if NFP comes out the way it's supposed to, we can expect heavy sells to the downside on US 30. We cannot just leave this gap unmarked. It's impossible. There's a gap here in the market. We cannot leave that unmarked. So take that with a pinch of salt. So if you see US 30 starting to sell, don't be shy. Hold those sells all the way down here. And obviously the higher the position you get it, the better. So right now it looks like US 30 is at all-time highs. If I am correct, it looks like it is at all-time highs. So if it does sell, it's just a retracement, because as you can see, higher high, higher low, higher high. Let's just retrace, collect liquidity, and let's go to the moon. That's what's going to happen next. US 30 is going to sell heavy, and then it's going to go straight to the moon after that. Where is it going? The moon. Yeah. But yes, my people, that sums up today's stream. We have broken down US 30, GJ, GU. We're going to let gold just be gold for the next day or two. Then we're going to come back. If you want to have any updates on any of these trades, you know where to find me. Instagram, 5ptrading_. We're posting reels every single day, guys. So yeah, that's where you want to find the latest updates in terms of trade ideas and all that kind of stuff. Or else you're going to be missing out, because we are also doing giveaways and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you follow myself on Instagram, follow FundingRock, funding_rock on Instagram as well, so you're up to date with everything. Other than that, my people, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.
That's it, traders. So if you're ready to take your evaluation, you can go in the link in the description. You can start today. But if you're here just for the content, then make sure you like and subscribe to make sure that you don't miss out on the future. Best of luck.